From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Local Point, brought to you by Strata Networks. I'm David Gale, in for Chris Piner today. Let's welcome to the VTV6 studio Brian McCurdy and Chuck Weaver from BHI. They're here with us to discuss a wonderful golf charity event. What's the official name of this event?
The BHI Charity Challenge, actually. This is our second annual event that we've held this way.
Well, apparently the first time worked then.
Oh, it was great. It was
very
fantastic.
Successful. So, this is this time of year, we're getting into spring, it's warming up, people are getting out and hitting the links. What makes this golf challenge, this event, different than other ones that are in the area?
Well, basically, this is a pro-am where the players actually get to participate with a pro from Utah. Most of the tournaments in the basin are basically you play with a group of people. This one, you get the advantage of the pro helping you during the course of play, which is nice.
Brings your average up a little bit, hopefully.
Well, yes, sir, but it gives you key points, and to be able to see them on TV or be able to get some key points from them is crucial to a lot of golfers that want to progress their game.
How do you get pro golfers to come out to Vernal? That's pretty exciting, right?
Well, let's tell you, we actually add a little purse to that. So there is on June 4th and 5th is actually the Pro-Am event where you have teams playing with the pro. And then on Saturday, the 6th, you've actually got an amateur payout event where there is money involved for the pros to play. So we're able to get enough pros out to cover all of the teams during the actual tournament itself, and then have kind of a Saturday, more serious event for a pro golfer.
That's where they make their money, Saturday.
Is they come and they help out on Friday, they can make some money on Saturday?
The purse that's being offered is the second largest purse in Utah other than the Utah Open.
Wow.
So it's a significant purse that's available.
Now there's got to be a reason why you guys are having an event like this with such a great purse other than simply just to have good golfing, right?
Absolutely. We decided that we wanted to support the charity of the food pantry, the local food pantry. So last year we were able to donate $12,169 to the food pantry.
Wow.
And allow them to kind of stock the shelves. So this year, being that there's more of a need, we wanted to do that again and see what we could raise for them.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Now, who gets to be involved in this? Can anybody be like, hey, I want to be part of this?
Well, yes, basically a lot of it is for the companies that do business with BHI. We also extend it to the public. It's on a limited basis because there's only a certain amount of teams that we can provide service for Thursday and Friday.
There are also
so it is limited.
Oh, my apologies. There's also some sponsorship levels that can be included in that as well. If somebody doesn't play golf, but they want to be a whole sponsor, or they want to be a premier or a platinum sponsor and take advantage of some of those benefits as well to market their own business.
And how can we find out more about that if I'm interested in one of those two things?
Absolutely. We have a website, www.bhicharitychallenge.com. They can go to there. They can also contact us directly. We'd be happy to talk with them. Chuck is standing by the phone waiting.
Except for right this second, yes.
And we have an assistant, Chantel, that's been extraordinary, that's taken charge of a lot of that. So she helps out tremendously.
Now, obviously, last year was successful. $12,000 is great.
Yes, sir.
Is this something that you hope to see move on to become kind of a tradition for BHI then?
We plan on it continuing. There's no reason not to. It's good for us, it's good for our clients, it's good for the community that want to come out and enjoy and join, and it gives us an opportunity to once again do something good.
The food pantry is needed.
The food pantry is
It's
so
used
needed.
every day, year round, and people forget about that.
Yeah.
It's crucial part of the community.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say I'm no golfer. I will freely admit that. I don't know how to play the game, but I've always been interested in it. Is this something that people can come out and spectate at all? Maybe learn a little bit just by watching pros?
For the Thursday and Friday, it's not open to the public as far as actual spectators.
Okay.
But the Saturday event, to come out and watch the pros and watch the amateurs, we encourage. Come out, you take the golf carts, you can walk with the pros, walk with the amateur. That might be a family member or a friend that you want to come out and watch. It is sanctioned by the PGA, so they have their entity out here that helps supports, keeps scores, just like a large tournament you would see on TV. So spectators are very much welcome.
There are actually some other ways to be involved as well if you're not a golfer, by taking a sponsorship that we had talked about previously. We also, last year we did a helicopter ball drop, so we flew up in the air and dropped the number of balls that people had purchased on a hole and gave away a golf cart. This year we're going to do the same thing, but we'll do it without the helicopter. We'll do it, from a bucket truck 60 feet in the air and still have kind of the raffle and the fun. So there's that option. Monetary donation as well.
Food donation.
Food donation, which you can donate at our offices. We've put the barrels out today so that can happen today and up until the tournament through that June 4th, 5th, and 6th
Okay,
date.
so let's make sure, we've only got a minute left, so make sure we cover all the things then. Ways that you can participate. If you're a team, obviously, you can do it that way, but you can donate food.
Absolutely.
At BHI?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you just go down just off of
drop it off.
the main building there, off of the freeway.
Yes, sir.
You've got donations that are monetary donations.
Yes.
That you can you do that through the website, or do they need to come to you at the golf course?
You can call us and we can take it. We didn't want to put the effort and money into the website because we'd rather donate it back to the food pantry. So if you call us, we can even take a credit card over the phone for a monetary donation.
Great. And also, so what's the phone number on the website? One more time.
435-789-5252 is our offices. And the website, once again, is BHICharityChallenge.com.
Very nice. Well, hopefully it's even more successful. We can
Yes,
bring
sir.
a lot of donations and food
Every
to
year it gets
the
bigger
food
and better.
bank. All right. Thank you guys for joining
thank
us.
you.
Thank you,
and
sir.
thank you, of course. Stay with us because in the next segment, we're going to have David Bell joining us to discuss the Dino Half Marathon. We'll be right back.
With advanced all-digital cable television from Strata Networks, you can enjoy jaw-dropping digital picture on hundreds of channels, exclusive local programming with VTV6, and follow your favorite college teams in incredible HD on the Pac-12 network, all with no contracts, no costly equipment, and no dishes mounted to your home. For details, visit your Strata store in Roosevelt or Vernal or call 622-5007. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
Hello and welcome back to Local Point. Since we're on the subject of springtime sporting events, let's turn the time now over to David Bell, who is here to discuss the Dino Half Marathon. David, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Part of Runtastic Events is the name of the organization that runs the Dino Half Marathon.
Yep.
I'd like to get to a little bit more about that in a second, but first let's just talk about the half marathon itself. Give me all the basic information. When's it happening? Where is it happening?
Yeah, Dino Half Marathon. It's our 4th year here. It runs down Dry Fork Canyon. It's on May 9th this year. We also have a 5K associated with it and a Dino Dash. One of the reasons why we have that is we really like our events to be really family friendly. And so, people are making a trek, they're making a vacation out to Vernal. They're going to spend a little bit of time here. We want to have them bring their whole family. That way they can really have a great family experience. The course is amazing, but we get like 100 kids doing this little half-mile Dino Dash as well. All the kids get an award, a medal, a finisher's medal. Say the 5K gets a finisher's medal, the half marathon juniors get a finisher's medal. All get nice technical shirts. So it's a really fun event. It's a beautiful course. So people come out here from Salt Lake County, Utah County. It's one of their favorite half marathons because Dry Fork Canyon, as you know, it's just gorgeous.
Yes,
Starts
it
up
is.
in the Uintas, then goes past all those amazing red rock formations that you don't see in a lot of places. And then it's also a nice gentle downhill the whole course,
Right.
so people get a really fast time as well. So lots of amazing elements that make it just a spectacular race.
Where is the 5K and the other event happening?
So the 5K and the Dino Dash. So the half marathon starts up Dry Fork Canyon.
Right, all the way up in the
They actually
there.
get bused. They park at Mazer Elementary School, and they get bused all the way to the starting line. The 5K starts at Mazer Elementary School and does a loop, and the same with the kids run. The kids run actually runs around on the grass fields of Mazer Elementary.
And about how long is that Dino Dash?
It's a half mile.
A half mile. So you can, well, regardless of your level of ability, there's something to do this weekend when it comes to that.
Yeah, on May 9th. Yeah.
And it's interesting that you said that it's kind of an event for families to come out from the valley out here to participate in. Because last year I actually ran into somebody I hadn't seen in 20 years as he was running along, and I said, I know that guy, you know, and he had come out from Salt Lake to come to do the Dino Half Marathon. It's really cool. And you guys have, I noticed you brought your medals from last year. You have really cool medals that you give away. Can we take a look at that by chance?
Yeah. So this is last year's. It's a Triceratops. Every year we choose a different dinosaur to do. So if your favorite dinosaur is the Triceratops, you're gonna have to wait like 10 years before you see this guy again, or something similar. So this year's it's a T-Rex.
Which is everybody's favorite dinosaur.
Everybody's favorite dinosaur. Yeah, we posted a picture of it on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and people just went wild, sharing it with their friends, commenting. They're way excited. So it's an element. There's people that say, I come out to this race every year because I'm collecting your medals.
Yeah, those medals. That's cool.
So, and like what you said, like we have a ton of 70% of our participants actually come from outside the Vernal area, like Salt Lake County or Utah County, because we have all those other events. We put on a bunch of events, and because of that, we have a huge base of participants that we email to and stuff like that. And so they get excited about this because this is one of their first races of the season. So it's kind of break out your running shoes, get ready for summer, get exercise, be healthy,
And it's interesting that you say that because I know that a lot of people, they hear the word marathon, and this is a half marathon, but it still has that connotation to it. It's a marathon. And maybe they think, that's too hard, I can't do that. But really, how much time do you think you need to be able to prepare to run or even walk 13.1 miles?
It all depends on how athletic you are, just starting off. I know some people that they could just go out and run a half marathon anytime without any training. And you're just like, wow, some of these high school kids and stuff, they're just fit. But we put to do a half marathon in like 3 hours, which is most of our people run in about 2 to 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is about a 10 to 11 minute mile or pace per mile, minute mile. And so if you look at that, a lot of people, they look at that and they're like, okay, yeah, that's doable. And if you're just walking, that's like a 14-minute pace. And and that will get you done in 3 hours. So, and especially with a downhill course, a lot of people love that because it's easier. Kind of like you're going downhill, so it makes it a lot easier. So a lot of people, they say, well, you know what? I've run a few 5Ks, I've done a few 10Ks. I'm really scared about a half marathon. And we say, you know what? Come out. You're going to love the course. We're going to be cheering you on the whole way. We have aid stations. We have 5 aid stations along the way to give you goo and Powerade and
keep
water. Keep you going, giving you the energy you need. And you're going to be doing it with other people, which actually really boosts your morale and kind of keeps you going. So if you've done a couple 5Ks, 10Ks, and you just haven't gone to that half marathon distance yet, totally doable.
This is the one to try. This is the one to go, you know what, like you say, it's downhill and it's beautiful. If nothing else, you get to walk this awesome scenery. So you guys do other events as well within Utah. What are some of the other races that your organization, Runtastic Events, does? We
do one called the Timpanogos Half Marathon, one called the Mount Nebo Marathon and Half Marathon. We do one called the Haunted Half Marathon, which this year is actually, we have one in Salt Lake, one in Provo, one in Arizona, one in Denver. We're kind of expanding. That one's kind of fun because people dress up. Not so much scary because people are running, but they dress up in costumes. So you see 3,000 runners.
All in costume.
All in costumes,
That's
running
fun.
Down these beautiful canyons. Because we try to make all of our runs have an amazing course down a canyon, beautiful, amazing medals, great shirts, really organized, and so it's really fun. But then we also do one called the Thankful 13 on Thanksgiving morning as well. So
that's great. Well, we're just about out of time, but last information for people if they want to register or want to learn more about the Dino Half Marathon, where do they go?
Yeah, they can go to dinohalf.com. Or they can go to our parent website, runtasticevents.com. Either one, they'll find tons of information about the Dino Half Marathon.
Perfect. Thank you, David, for joining us and for
so
bringing
much.
the event here. And of course, thank you all for joining us as well. That's it for today. Where am I at? I'm looking over here, apparently. That's us two here together. Thank you for watching VTV Channel 6 and Local Point. We'll catch you next time.